I mean, look at that. We're again in Waterford. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. What can I say? Today is a beautiful day. There is no fog. There's no rain. Now, it doesn't mean that it's ideally, but again, look at the sea stacks. Oh my God, a huge sea stack, small sea stacks in there. There are multiple potential compositions, so I think obviously we'll be starting with a film photo. I have my, I think this is the Ektar. I have the Ektar. We'll see what we can do. So now we're live. Probably, I mean, I wouldn't say the exposure is difficult. It's probably Sony 16. To give you an idea of what how did I frame it? It's like this. So this is how I framed the shot. So yeah, I'm at f16, 1/25th of a second, and it's done. That was the photo, and obviously this yields a long exposure as well. So we'll be doing that. I don't need a polarizing. I noticed that with film, I don't know, the highlights are held much better than compared to digital. So I tend not to use a polarizing filter that often, but maybe it's just an impression. I don't think so though. Get my remote cable. What I love about this remote cable is that I don't need to worry about batteries and stuff, because it takes the juice from the camera. What I need to do is to calculate for 10 stops at 1/25th. That means 8 seconds. Okay, 8 seconds means 14 seconds with reciprocity time for Ektar, because I'm using an Ektar. Mirror lock up, and yeah, 14 seconds. That's it. We'll go down the beach now. I'm at position 24. Now I have found a different composition. I have this patch of pristine sands. There is no human footsteps, and obviously that sea stacks in front of me. And I got in the, I would say, in the foreground, I have these stones that looks like a pattern, and they somehow bring balance to the big sea stacks that is in the background. And if you're curious how I framed it, it's here. This is the framing. So small boulder versus big boulder. Kind of a lot of negative space in between those two, but at least we have these complementary colors of blue water and this sandy yellow area. I think it's working. I don't know. There is some sort of a visual interest. Now this time I found another composition, another vertical, and I'll just show you how I pictured it through the viewfinder, and it looks like this. So you can see I have this triangular boulder. Oh, where is it? Yeah, triangular boulder in the foreground, and this one here, and then some sort of other triangles in the middle of the image. I noticed that with film everything looks much better when it's front lit rather than backlit. Backlit is for cinema and stuff. Recently I changed the scanning to the DSLR. I bought a Valoy 35mm holder and light, and it's absolutely amazing compared to Epson. It's like you can't even hold a candle. Epson is rubbish. Anyway, now basically what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to take advantage of the colors and try to get more compositions. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, what I'm trying to get now is some waves to engulf this stone here in the foreground, and I just want to catch the waves receding, but I don't have this luck at the moment. I think tide is going into the sea now. Water is receding. I don't think it has enough power. I took the picture anyway, but let's move on. Kind of disappointed, to be honest. I'll go to the smaller stone. That was definitely a much better composition. As you can see, we have this boulder in front of us and the water is bypassing it, so when it's receding, it's much better. I have a 6-stop filter in front of me of the lens, and that would have made an exposure of 1 second. I calculated, trust me. And this is what I'm seeing through the viewfinder. So you can see small boulder, bigger boulder, water receding. I think it's okay. It's not groundbreaking, but it is what it is. Now, can I just... What you see behind me actually is something that is out of... I'll move aside, probably from Lord of the Rings or some other blockbuster. What you have in front of me, it's again a picture from National Geographic possible. It's an absolute amazing composition. I have this sea stack in front of me that has a hole into it like a cave, and then we have these boulders here in front as well that are, everything is front lit. It's an absolutely extraterrestrial landscape. This time I use the polarizing filter just to enhance the sky. I just need to clean my filter. And I can't do more than wait for the sunset here. I simply can't leave. And I'm quite happy. You know, for me, obviously composition is strong. When you have good light, that's a bonus. But without a good composition, I don't think you have any photograph. It's extremely beautiful here. It is extremely beautiful, and shall return. Gararas was amazing as well, but I think here is more rugged. And wow. You see clouds are gathering. I don't know what will happen. Hopefully, I have crossed a sea of rubble, and I'm here now. Absolutely. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I have to explore this area because there is only one way of doing it, and water is still far away. Otherwise, you get stranded here. But look at that. Boulder in the foreground, boulder in the background. It looks like a movie set, man. And let's start metering. I'm at f16. F16, 1/60 of a second. I don't think we need any ND grad. We need just an ND grad, 1 stop at 0.3. F16, 1/60 of a second. Done. Wow. Done. Wow. Wow. I have to show you what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. Big white boulder in the foreground and everything else. Because there are no people here, obviously the sand is pristine. I just make some I made some footsteps now because, well, I did the photo, so that's fine. I don't think anyone else will come today to do the same thing. Maybe I'll come later on in the evening, but I wouldn't say I'll be here. I don't know how to go back if the water keeps coming. Man, is it keep coming or is it keep on going? Hold on a second. Yeah, but I'm on. That is still. Here's some rock falling. Man, that's a sign to go out from here. Maybe I'll get smacked in my head by a rock. Now it's 2:30, so another hour and a half probably or something until sunset. I'm still in the Kilikini beach, and it's absolutely great. I just found now a vertical composition, and I'm just going to share this with you through the magical viewfinder. Again, small stone of interest in the background, and apart from that, sea stacks all the way. The sun is coming now in an angle shortly, so the light is better. I start to see all sort of shades coming through. And just to show you even further, what happens is, look at this pristine area of sand in front of me. Is absolutely, I didn't step on it, so I can take advantage later on. I think it looks pretty amazing. And apart from that, I didn't use any filter. I'm at f22, 1/60 of a second, but I finished the Ektar roll, so now I'm shooting with a black and white Ilford. It doesn't look that great. I may go around and then take another long exposure, probably there, just again of those sea stacks, and we'll see how that will pan out. Yeah. Yeah, so it was a wonderful day, and it's finishing now. This is the sunset that we are all feasting. There are another photographers, 2-3 photographers there shooting the same thing. It was, I wouldn't say it was an amazing sunset, but it doesn't matter. It is your job to do it amazingly. I shot with Ektar black and white film and Cinestill now 400. I eventually use the aperture priority mode because it looks like this metering is absolutely great. And yeah, I'm happy with what it is. It's a minimalistic seascape composition. Again, I'll be returning here because it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I did some digital photos as well, just to make sure I got something in the ballpark in case something goes wrong with the developing or whatever happens, you know. And it's always better to back up stuff. But yeah, we'll be leaving now because the light is gone as well. I don't see anything much happening, and I'll see you next time.